Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I'm back with my little sister Amelia today for another vegan taste test. The last one we did was a yogurt taste test, which I will link down below if you're interested in watching that. Today we have a breakfast theme because I've been hunting for this Follow Your Heart vegan egg everywhere, and I finally found it down here in Southern California. Let's start with the vegan egg since I've been so excited to try it. So this is just actually made of algae from what I understand, and it took a really long time to cook, much longer than regular scrambled eggs. You can also bake with this, but I just scrambled them today, and all you do is mix it. It comes in a powder form in one of these little baggies. One box is actually the equivalent of 12 eggs. But you just mix it with ice cold water and cook it over the stove like regular eggs. And here's our plate of all the breakfast food. So this is what the egg looks like. Okay, 3.
It doesn't really taste like anything. It doesn't taste like egg. It has the same texture as egg, kind of, when you scramble egg. But it doesn't have a taste, so you might need to add something into it.
Well, the texture is like firm tofu. It smelled a lot like egg when I mixed it with the water because it has black salt. Yeah, it's super bland. Maybe if you mixed it with vegan cheese. I only put a little bit of salt on this, so it's just really bland. I'm not sure how it bakes or anything like that, but probably wouldn't repurchase it. But it is interesting. Next thing we'll try is the Gardein sausage patty. It looks like this. I got it at Whole Foods, but I've seen the Gardein brand at a lot of just regular supermarkets as well. Ready? This one is good. The texture is really similar to regular sausage. It has sort of like a sage flavor to it. If you put it in like a breakfast sandwich, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that it's fake. It is sort of greasy though. I just cooked it on the stove. I didn't even add oil to the pan.
It does taste like sausage, kind of, but you can tell it's fake. There's a certain kind of almost plantish flavor to it that you can tell that it's not real. But at the same time, I really like it, so
yeah,
thumbs up from me.
This, I think, would be a good option to buy if you're trying to get a meat eater to eat more vegan food. We have another sort of sausage product. It's by the Yves brand, and I just found this at, I think, Albertsons or Ralph's. Just regular supermarkets have this. With these little sausage patties.
The texture is really weird.
I mean, I feel like this is pretty similar to real sausage, but I think the Gardein one is more convincing.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a softer texture. I guess I could have browned it more. I also made this one on the stove.
It doesn't have as much flavor, I don't think, either.
Yeah, there's less flavor.
I don't mind it, though. It still tastes pretty good.
This one is mostly soy protein and gluten. And by the way, none of these are health foods. I'm not saying that. They shouldn't be a staple of your diet or anything, but if you're making a transition to a vegan diet or you're trying to get someone that is in your family or a friend to, sort of experiment with plant-based diet, then these are good things to try out. Now, I would definitely go with the Gardein. Okay, we've got some fake bacon as well. I have the Sweet Earth Benevolent bacon, and I found this one at Clark's Nutrition. Looks like this. It has that sage flavor in it as well, and all of these bacon alternatives I just pan fried. This one is supposed to be lower sodium. Obviously there's no cholesterol, and in 2 strips there are 10 grams of protein, if that is something that you care about. Okay, ready?
It tastes like barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's super smoky. The texture, like obviously none of these is going to be super similar to pork bacon.
It's similar to turkey bacon.
It is similar in texture to turkey bacon. I don't see how this is low sodium though because it's super salty to me.
Yeah.
I definitely taste the sage flavor. I like it.
I do too. It doesn't taste like bacon, but you shouldn't expect it to. But it's really good. I like it.
She likes it.
Yep.
You guys, that one gets a thumbs up. I like it too. The next bacon we have are these ones by Lightlife. I just found these at Whole Foods, and I also think you can find these at regular supermarkets as well. This brand is pretty prevalent, I think. So this one looks like this. It's super dry, actually, and it's also soy protein and gluten. One slice is just 20 calories, 10 from fat. So, yeah.
That really does look like turkey bacon.
This does look very similar. I like the other one better. The texture on this is super, super dry. I guess because there's not a lot of fat in it, but this is only 2 grams of protein as well. So definitely more protein per serving in the Sweet Earth one. Super salty. This is sort of more like jerky, in my opinion.
I don't know how to identify this flavor. The flavor is kind of weird.
Yeah, if you think about it really hard, it sort of tastes like dog food.
I was gonna say lamb or something like
lamb? I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's weird.
Or almost fishy. It's just really a weird flavor.
It's not very appealing.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't go for this one.
I would take a couple bites of this at breakfast and I'd be, oh, okay, and then I'd get halfway through the strip and say, oh, this is kind of nasty, forget it.
We have one last bacon thing. I forgot to bring the package here, but it's just the Tempeh bacon by Lightlife as well. I love tempeh. I actually got her to try it the other day.
It was really good.
She liked it too, so, and she's pretty picky, so, you know, if she says she likes something, then it has to be, you know, good, right? So it just looks like this, pan fried again, here. Tempeh is really high in protein, it's low in fat.
It's already better than the other one in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is less realistic, like less trying to be like bacon than the other ones, because it's literally just a strip of marinated tempeh, like you can see. If you like tempeh, you're gonna like this. I make tempeh bacon all the time with like liquid smoke, a little bit of soy sauce, and maple syrup. It tastes pretty much similar to this. I like it.
It's pretty good to me. Mm-hmm. This is my second favorite. I still think what was that called?
This one?
Yeah, that one was the best in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But this is really good too.
Yeah, so it really just depends on what you're going for. If you want something that is more similar to like real bacon, like turkey bacon, go for this one, I would say. But if you just sort of want like a smoky flavor of bacon and the protein, and you like tempeh, then buy the tempeh. I have one last thing that I have to go grab from the microwave, and it's a breakfast burrito. It's by Sweet Earth. I just found this in the frozen section at Whole Foods, I think. This entire thing has 17 grams of protein, but it's got roasted potatoes, red peppers, smoked seitan, and seasoned tofu. So I guess the tofu is supposed to be like scrambled, and it's got like breakfast potatoes. So let me go grab that, and we will see. You don't have to take a big bite of this one, because I don't think she likes tofu. I just microwaved it, but here's what it looks like.
It looks like it has curry or something.
It has turmeric just to make it yellow like eggs, but okay. Ready? This is good. I'm guessing you don't like it.
I'm not a fan.
You don't like the spices?
I don't think, yeah, the spices are a little off.
Oh, the potatoes are so good. I would totally eat this. Obviously, I mean, this one isn't particularly healthy. It's pretty high calorie. It's got a good amount of fat in there, but if you want something really easy on the go, I would recommend this. I love it. I love it. This brand also had a breakfast sandwich that had like a chickpea patty and like an English muffin and some seitan ham, I think. So I was kind of curious about that one, but I ended up grabbing this. So those are all the breakfast items that we have to taste test today. I also tried to find those field roast like little breakfast sausage links. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find them, so.
Everywhere, as in 6 different stores everywhere? It was an adventure?
Yeah, it really was. I drove everywhere, and it's like, it was like 100 degrees yesterday. It was miserable. But anyway, I would say that the star of the show for me were the Gardein sausage patties. That really is the only thing that I think is similar to like the standard American like real meat version. Mm-hmm. I would also repurchase the Benevolent bacon. That's pretty much it, although I don't really tend to buy these things unless I'm experimenting or doing a taste test. Anyway.
Yeah, the patty was the best one, and then the Benevolent bacon's the one. That one's the best one too. I kind of like the tempeh bacon too, but
I'll keep experimenting with the vegan egg. I'll try making like a quiche or baking baked goods with it.
Make an omelet with it.
Yeah, I'll try that, and I will update you, let you guys know what I think. But at this point, I wouldn't buy it again. And let me know if you have any more ideas for other taste test categories we could do while I'm visiting here. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.